The importance of the KOE watershed. The historic KOE watershed flows from the chain of lakes all the way up in Orlando, all the way to Lake Okeechobee, and then flows down through the Everglades. So this is the historic KOE model. The altered KOE model happened after industrialization, when they wanted to build farms in South Florida, so they decided to reroute the Everglades. So the altered version looks like this, and it basically they dug a canal through the St. Lucie River and the Caloosahatchee River, so that water would flow east and west rather than down south through the Everglades, which drastically decreased the amount of water flowing through the Everglades. According to the National Wildlife Federation, the Everglades provides critical, often undervalued benefits to people. Essentially, the main importance of the Everglades is that it provides about 1/3 of fresh water to Floridians. Additionally, the Everglades provides a rich habitat where thousands of species thrive. The KOE watershed stands for Kissimmee Okeechobee Everglades, and it's extremely diverse, and it contains a variety of landscapes including freshwater marshes, wetland tree islands, pinelands, mangrove swamps, and coastal marine waters. Humans have had many effects on the KOE watershed, mainly from runoff. Basically what happens is when it rains, the water picks up a lot of fertilizers and oils and excess nutrients, and that flows right into the KOE watershed, where that excess nutrients can cause algal blooms. Phosphates are the primary reason for algal blooms, and that's why phosphates are so detrimental to our ecosystems here in South Florida, because the excess nutrients from the phosphate fertilizer nurtures algae blooms, and that algae growing on the top of the water can block the sunlight from the plants trying to photosynthesize underneath. So that definitely increases the biological oxygen demand, decreases the amount of dissolved oxygen, and also can affect the pH level. The first steps we have to take in order to fix this problem is definitely education. So educating the public is the best thing that we can do to make sure that these things stop, because a lot of people, they don't know what's wrong. So if we do educate them on the things that they're doing to hurt the environment, a lot of people are going to try and take action. Like we see that with the definite pullback on straws at the moment, which is all from education. Additionally, we need to address this problem with litigation. So I think that the government needs to step up and create laws and pass bills that will protect the KOE watershed, because there's obvious signs that it is in danger, that it could disappear in the very near future and turn completely hypoxic, and government officials at the moment just don't seem to care about that. So that's why I definitely want to focus on electing people that will make a difference in the current environment of South Florida. For example, if we could pass a law that would ban phosphate fertilizers for people on the coast of the KOE watershed, that would even if it is a small difference, it would make a real impact. I definitely believe that the organizations that should be involved are simply the local and federal governments, because as I stated a minute ago, litigation is the only way we can change this. So I believe that with the litigation and passing laws, that there will one day be hope for the KOE watershed. The H2O to Go program was an immersive experience. It was amazing. I definitely think that it changed the way that I looked at the college experience. It definitely showed me what it would be like being something like an environmental science major, going to the FAU Honors College, sleeping in the dorms there. It definitely, as a rising senior, got me excited about going to college. I definitely believe that it's an experience that my fellow peers, I encourage them to embark upon. Not only do you get 3 whole credits towards your college education, it's definitely just a great way to experience the Everglades and experience the environment and really learn about things while you're looking right at it. It definitely changed the way that I think about the environment and the way that we need to be protecting it. In the end, we're the next generation, and I definitely think that the H2O to Go program definitely prepared me to make a difference. I just want to again thank Mr. Hill and Miss Taylor and Miss Emily for this awesome experience. I really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys sometime in the future. Bye!